Hey, what's up guys? Devin here with Backcountry Exposure. Thanks for joining me today. It is almost the end of the year, 2018, and I wanted to do my 5 favorite pieces of gear that I have purchased in 2018 and just kind of talk about them. So this will be kind of a casual discussion, but we're gonna go over 5 pieces of gear. You see 2 of them here. Got the rest inside of the pack here. The first item that I wanna talk about, and this is my newest purchase. I've only had this for a few weeks, and it's kind of interesting that I would choose this as one of my top 5. But in terms of winter backpacking and some of the different styles with using a hot tent and processing wood, I really wanted a good axe. And I've had my eye on the Grand Fours Brook small forest axe for a long time. And after taking it out on one trip, I fell in love with how awesome this axe is. It's just an amazing tool that I've been really pleased with, and definitely would consider it one of my top 5 pieces that I've purchased. It was expensive to get, but it's going to be something that's going to last for forever as long as I take care of it, and that's why it makes the list. Is it's just such a high quality piece of gear that is going to be a really neat tool for me to have for a really long time. So that's the first item on the list, the Grand Fours Brook small forest axe. Now the second item is the pack that's sitting here next to me. This is the Waymark gear through 38, but this is a full custom pack that I had made towards the end of spring. And I've had it out on several trips at this point. Have done probably close to 100 miles with it. Wish I could have done more with it, but different trips didn't necessarily allow for that to be the case. However, this pack is what has allowed me to really enjoy some of the trips that I've been able to go on. Reduce my weight and just be really comfortable and carry kind of the essential gear items that I really only need that fit inside of this pack. So super high quality. It has been bomber. I don't really have anything that has ever come up about it that's been really super negative. It's just been a really cool product to have. Spent about $300 for the pack, and I'd spend it again. I've just been so pleased with what the pack is, how it carries, and just the experience that I've had with it. So it definitely fits within the top 5 pieces of gear for 2018. Now the next piece of gear is not something that should come of really any surprise if you've been watching the channel and followed the trips that I've been on, but the Soto Windmaster. This stove has, for me, more or less been kind of a game changer. And it's super efficient. It burns really hot, boils really fast, but I can do some more mild cooking on it. I can simmer. I can put a small pan on here and get a good, not an overwhelming heat that you get from some other canister stoves. It's a great design. It's been super reliable, and I just genuinely love this stove and what it has done for my backpacking gear system. The next item, this might come as a surprise, and the reason being is I've not talked about this as my favorite piece of gear, but the more that I've used it, the more I've enjoyed it. And the Big Agnes Axle Air insulated. The more I've used this pad, the better it has performed, and as I've dialed in my backpacking system more and more, I've fallen in love with what this pad has offered comfort-wise. And for 3-season use, more so like late April to early September, it's fantastic sleeping pad. It's really comfortable. No, it is not the warmest pad I've ever slept on. In fact, the last 2 trips that I've been on, this hasn't come with me. I've been using my Xped Sin Mat. But the Axle Air, 25 inches wide, which in some cases I wish I had got the 20-inch, but I've been really pleased. The longer that I've used this, with its performance. And so I think that's an important thing to learn from this, is that your first experience with a piece of gear shouldn't be the end-all be-all of what that piece of gear means for your backpacking system. So taking a sleeping pad like this, using it, getting to know it better, and making it work if it has the ability to work, and enjoy it. And that's what I've been able to do with this, and I really have enjoyed my experience with this, even though it was kind of rocky at first, but it had more so to do with the quilt that I was using with it as opposed to the pad itself. And that leads to the final item, which has been very complimentary to this pad. And this has been a sleeping bag that is not a surprise to anybody that has been watching the channel as of late. I'm not going to pull this out all the way, but I purchased this sleeping bag back in like August. This is the Sierra Designs Cloud 820 degree downfill, dry downfill sleeping bag. This has been one of the best designed sleeping bags I've ever slept in. It's warm, it's comfortable, amazing features, and if you want to know more about my experience with this, you can look at the review that I have, and I'll put a card up for you to see that. But this sleeping bag is simply awesome, and I have been so happy with it, to the point that I may not go back to a quilt, because this has so many added features about it that have made it such a positive sleeping experience. Just love this sleeping bag. So that's it. That's my top 5 pieces of backpacking gear for 2018. These are all items that I have purchased myself. So none of these items are things that I did as an agreement to provide a review or testing for other companies. These are all items that I felt were an important part of my backpacking system, and so I purchased them myself. And that, to me, was an important part of creating this list of my top 5 pieces of gear for 2018. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I hope that you've had a great 2018, and that you're finishing out the year nice and strong, and you've got cool plans for 2019. I've got some awesome plans, and I'm excited for what next year is going to bring. Just excited. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you are not. As always, I hope you have an awesome day. We'll catch you on the next video. See you later.